Proclamation of the everlasting gospel. Verse 6. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. Revelations chapter 14, verse 6 and 7. The Megaeus Absurdus translation is, And I saw another angel fly in mid heaven, having an eternal gospel, good tidings, to proclaim unto or over them that dwell or sit on the earth, and unto over every nation and tribe and tongue and people. And he saith with a great voice, Fear God and give him glory, for the honor of his judgment is come, and worship him that made the heaven and the earth and the sea and the fountains of water. Another angel denotes the radical change in protocol in God's communication with the earth. And Daryl has this underscored. This angel is the first in a parade uh, of six another angels mentioned in verses 8 and 9, 15, and 17 and 18. During our age, the gospel has been committed to man, and they alone are the messengers of it. Angels would like to give the message of the gospel, but they have not been permitted to do so. At the beginning of the Great Tribulation, men are the messengers of God, as the 144,000 reveal. Even the two witnesses with supernatural power could not stand up against Satan, but uh, we're removed from the satanic scene of earth. Angels, as well as men, were the messengers of the Old Testament. Daryl has this verse underscored and the address. The word spoken by the angel was steadfast. Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 2. The times are so intense and Daryl has great tribulation underscored, period, that, and he picks up his underscoring here, only angels can get the messages of God through to the world. Angels are indestructible. Flying in mid heaven was a radical statement a few years ago, and some of the critics of the Bible laughed at such a thing. It is no longer a radical statement to a generation that has been treated to television via satellite. Worldwide television is a practical reality, so that we don't have to wait for the evening news to hear what is happening in Israel or England or Japan. We can see it just as it happens. And so, same way here. This is going out all around the world, and you can see me just as it is happening. I am live on uh, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook current at this very moment. And so that will be we uh, Jay Vernon did not have that capability. He probably would have really utilized it if he could have. uh, Worldwide television is a practical reality so that we don't have to wait to see the evening news to learn what happened in Israel and England and Japan. We can see it just as it happened. Sorry, I lost my place and repeated that sentence. And the angel whom John mentions, and Daryl has this underscored, flying in mid heaven, will serve as a broadcasting station to the entire world. An eternal gospel. The question naturally arises, how is this the gospel? Since the word gospel means, and Daryl has good news underscored. It is this angel bringing good news? Yes, it is good news. And Daryl picks up his underscoring here to those who are God's children. But it is bad news for the unbeliever. Daryl underscores this. For fear God is the message of this eternal gospel. That is the message. Daryl underscores this. The writer of the proverb said that the fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom. In effect, the angel is saying to God's people, get wise, get smart, because you need to fear God. God saves you by his grace, but he is going to judge this earth. This is God's final call before the return of Christ in judgment. And that concludes verses 6 and 7.